Hi, it's Blake Phillips from Wildcat Sports Report. I'm here with Brittany McMorris going over her predictions in the bowl games, but in honor of Tony Tone, we're going to start out with a non-bowl game, the Army-Navy game.
For the Master Chief, go Navy!
Alright, and the first bowl game this year on the schedule is the New Mexico Bowl, pitting BYU versus UTEP.
I'm going to go with BYU. Even though they are tied for their record with UTEP 6-6, I think the Mountain West Conference can overrule the Conference USA West UTEP. So, go BYU.
Alright, and then we have the Humanitarian Bowl, pitting Northern Illinois versus Fresno State.
Northern Illinois has a better record for the Mid-American, so I'm going to go with Northern Illinois.
Alright, and then we have down in New Orleans, the New Orleans Bowl, Ohio and Troy.
I think Ohio's a better team, and they also have a better record, so I'm going to go with Ohio.
Fair enough. And in the St. Petersburg Bowl, Southern Mississippi takes on Louisville.
Louisville, I'll wish them the best of luck versus Southern Mississippi. Here we go, Mississippi.
And in the Las Vegas Bowl, the Gamblers' Delight, Utah and Boise State.
I think this is going to be a very good game, and I'm going to say Utah is going to upset Boise State.
So going with the Pac-12 team for
Yep.
next year? Alright.
Let's go Utah.
And in San Diego, the Poinsettia Bowl, pitting Navy versus San Diego State.
I think Navy's going to roll over San Diego State, even though they are still in San Diego. I think Navy's going to do well.
Alright, and the last game we have before Christmas, we have Hawaii taking on Tulsa in the Hawaii Bowl.
I think Hawaii, they are home, and Tulsa, they have a long way to go there, so I think they're going to be a little jet-lagged.
Okay. Well, Brittany, that takes care of our pre-Christmas game, so after you open all your presents, the first bowl you can watch after Christmas is the Detroit Bowl, pitting Florida International versus Wildcats' early season opponent, Toledo.
I think Toledo's a very good team, and I think they can beat Florida International, so I'm going to go with Toledo with their 8-4 record, continuing on to 9-4.
Alright, and in the Independence Bowl, Air Force faces Georgia Tech.
I'm going to go with Air Force. Being from Colorado, you have to go with the hometown team. So Air Force over Georgia Tech.
Alright, and in the Insight Bowl, West Virginia takes on North Carolina State.
I think the Big East, West Virginia, can definitely beat North Carolina State, so I'm going to go with West Virginia.
Alright, and in the Military Bowl, no military teams this year, we have Eastern Carolina and Maryland.
I'm going to go with Maryland. East Carolina's kind of been shaky and up and down, so Maryland.
Alright, and in the Texas Bowl, Illinois versus the Baylor Bears.
I'm going to go with Baylor. They have a very good quarterback, and Illinois has been a subpar team.
Alright, and in the Alamo Bowl, I know we'll have more on a prediction from you, but Oklahoma State takes on Arizona.
Let's go Arizona, of course. Oklahoma State, good luck.
And in the Armed Services Bowl, we have Army taking on SMU.
I think Army's a strong team, and SMU has their hands full, so I'm going to go with Army.
And in the New Era Pinstripe Bowl, Kansas State and Syracuse.
I'm going to go with Kansas State. They are from the Big 12, and I don't think the Big East has done as well as the Big 12 has, so I'm going to go with Kansas State.
Alright, and North Carolina versus Tennessee in the Music City Bowl.
I'm going to go with Tennessee. I don't think North Carolina can handle the Bulls, so here we go, Bulls.
And Nebraska takes on Washington in a rematch in the Holiday Bowl.
I think Nebraska is going to roll over Washington. Washington definitely has their handfuls in this game, so here we go, Nebraska.
Alright. Well, Brittany, that takes care of our post-Christmas games, pre-New Year's games, and New Year's Eve we have 4 big games while we're waiting for the ball to drop in Times Square, and then 6 games on New Year's while everyone's battling their hangover from the night before. So the first game on New Year's Eve is South Florida at Clemson in the Meineke Car Care Bowl.
I'm going to go with the Big East, South Florida for this game. They have a better record than Clemson, so here we go, South Florida.
And Notre Dame Irish somehow became bowl eligible and face Miami in the Sun Bowl.
Even though Notre Dame beat teams like USC, I don't think they can take over teams like Miami, so I'm going to go with Miami over Notre Dame.
All right. And in the Liberty Bowl, we have Georgia and
UCF. I think I'm going to go with UCF. They're a better team and have a much better record. So UCF all the way over Georgia.
All right, thanks for the save there. Next game is the Chick-fil-A Bowl, and that pits South Carolina versus Florida State.
South Carolina's a good team, and they've also upset some very good teams, so I don't think Florida State has a chance over them.
All right, in the last New Year's Eve game in the Cotton Bowl, Northwestern takes on Texas Tech.
Both of these teams have the same record of 7-5, but I think Texas Tech is going to take it to Northwestern.
All right, and in the Capital One Bowl, first game on New Year's Day, Alabama takes on Michigan State.
Michigan State has a good record with 11-1, but Alabama, I think they're used to that warm weather down there in Florida, so I'm going to go with Alabama.
All right, and in the Outback Bowl, we have Florida versus Penn State in facing the old man, Joe Pa.
Both of these teams also have the same record with 7-5. I think Florida can take a win for their coach,
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer, sorry, who has actually announced his retirement. So I think Florida.
Yeah, and he's only, what, a quarter of the age of Joe Pa.
I know.
And in the Gator Bowl, we have Mississippi State taking on Michigan.
I think Mississippi State has a very good quarterback, and I don't think Michigan is quick enough to slow down Mississippi State.
All right, and in the Granddaddy Rose Bowl, Wisconsin takes on TCU.
TCU may be undefeated, but I don't think that they can stop Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a very physical team, so here we go, Wisconsin.
All right, and in the Fiesta Bowl up in Tempe, Connecticut takes on Bob Stoops, Mike's older brother, and Oklahoma.
Who knew it'd be Oklahoma's versus Connecticut? I think Oklahoma is going to take it to them and continue their record to 12-2.
All right. And that takes care of our New Year's and New Year's. All right, then we've got some big games coming up here after New Year's. First game, we have the Stanford Cardinal take on Virginia Tech in the Orange Bowl.
I'm going to go with Stanford, Pac-10 team, and Andrew Luck is on fire, and he's a very good quarterback, so Stanford.
Yeah, let's hope he goes out early and gets drafted here. All right, and in the Sugar Bowl, we have Ohio State versus Arkansas. I'm about to find out if you're going to make my best man happy with your prediction.
Ohio State? That's
Ohio State, that's where he's from.
Perfect. Ohio State does have a better record than Arkansas, so I'm going to go with Ohio State.
All right. And in the GoDaddy Bowl, we ought to have some interesting commercials as Middle Tennessee takes on Miami of Ohio.
Miami of Ohio. They're 9-4. They're going to continue their record to 10-4.
All right. And in the Cotton Bowl, LSU takes on the Aggies of Texas A&M.
I think this is going to be a good game, but LSU is very good, and I think that they are 10-2, but they should have been 11-1. So I'm going to go with LSU.
All right. And in the Compass Bowl, I guess we're going to know which way it's going to go. Pittsburgh versus Kentucky.
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh over Kentucky. Kentucky is 6-6, and Pittsburgh is 7-5. So Pittsburgh.
All right. And in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl, Nevada takes on Boston College.
Nevada, definitely. They showed that they can beat big-time teams like Boise State, and I don't think Boston College has a chance. So Nevada.
And in the big BCS championship game, we have the Pac-10 zone Oregon Ducks seeing if the SEC and Auburn can make it 5 in a row.
Well, good luck to LaMichael James, but I'm going to go with Auburn. Cam Newton is a stud. He can both run and throw the ball, so Auburn, championship winner.
All right, thanks, Brittany. We'll see you after the breaks, and thank you for taking time out of your final study and to help get people ready for the pick'em.
Of course. Bear down, Arizona.